Hi guys, my name is Jessica Martinez, and today we're going to be working on a problem that involves passing an item by value and passing an item by reference. So the problem is create a function that intakes a vector and adds a name to the vector without returning anything. We're going to be creating a function that removes the last item from the vector, and we're going to be printing the vector at the end. The way you pass an item by reference is you can say like you're passing a vector and then you add this symbol to it to say that you're passing it by reference. You can pass a string, you can pass a num, you can pass a character. You just have to add this, because if it doesn't have it, it's passing it by value. And the difference is that when you pass something by value, you're just passing, excuse that noise, there's an airplane going through. If you're passing it by value, you're passing what's inside of it. Let's say you're passing a number that contains 5 and you're multiplying times 2. So you're passing the value 5, and inside a function you're multiplying it by 2, but inside it nothing changes, just within that function. So maybe you're printing out the result of multiplying it by 2, but it doesn't change what you passed. However, when you're passing it by reference, let's say you're passing that same number again, 5, by reference, and inside that function you're doing 5 times 2, and you're setting like num to 5 times 2, then inside it num is no longer gonna be 5, it's gonna be 10. So let's get right into it. I have already the function prototype sort of set up. So we're gonna be adding a name. We're gonna be passing a vector of strings. String, and since we're going to be adding a name, we're going to pass a string. Well, we're going to ask for that outside, so let's just pass that. And let's add that symbol so that we're passing it by reference. And here we're going to do the same thing. Let's just copy and paste it. That looks okay. So inside I have these things that we're gonna need, because we're gonna be asking the user, since we're gonna do it multiple times, we're gonna do a do while loop. While user responds is not equal to, I thought I already put the, okay. And right before that, we're gonna say we're gonna ask the user, do you want, I'm kind of working backwards here, but bear with me. Do you want to add or remove? User response. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna ask the user, do you want to add a name to the list? And we're gonna say yes or no, because we're working with characters here. If the user response is equal to y, then we're gonna do add name, as easy as that. And inside we're gonna be passing list. Alright. Then we're gonna say if we need to make sure that list is not 0, list.size is not equal to 0. We're gonna ask gonna make things easier here. We're gonna copy and paste stuff. Do you want to remove the last item of the list? If user response equal y, then we're gonna do remove last, and we're gonna give it list again. Right there. So we're gonna say, do you want to add or remove an item? We already said that. Let's run it. Well, here's the thing. I already did the functions, but I'm gonna redo them without showing you what I have inside. Well, this one shouldn't matter. I'm just outputting that. But for this one, I'm doing add name. I'm just gonna copy and paste this. I'm gonna copy and paste this. And, whoa, I don't know. Okay, there. My bad. Inside, we're gonna ask the user for, do you want to, what is the name you want to add? What is the name you want to add? And line. We're gonna, since we don't know if they want to do a first name or last name, we're just gonna do a get line. And here, I forgot to add the name here. I forgot I needed that. Here you go. So add name, get line, send item. And then we're just gonna do pushback. We're gonna do x dot pushback. I'm missing this right here. Yes. Dot pushback item. Alright, let me see if it's the same as mine. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm just gonna erase one. I just wrote it down because I don't want to make any mistakes, just in case. And then for remove last, I'm just doing the same. I'm just doing y dot pop back because I'm just removing the last one. I'm using the thing. Let's run it. Let's see if it works. I am missing right here. Make sure. Okay, I'm printing the vector. Run it. I forgot to actually get the user's input. Response. Right there. Let's make it stop. Let's give it a few seconds. Your program is already that. Let's just ignore that. Do you want to add a name to the list? Yeah. What name do you want to add? Let's see what's going on. There should be something right here. Whoa. Is there something? Let's try to run it again. Let's say I don't want to add an item to the list. What is the name you want to add? What is the name you want to add? And then it skips that and says, do you want to remove the last item from the list? Let's see what happens if I actually write. Let's see what's going on here. Do you want to add an item to the list? We're getting the user response. If the user response is that, we're doing this, which does what if I just do CIN item? Oh, I think it's because I need a after this. Okay, I'm not gonna use getLine because it gets messy. Item. Do you want to add a name to the list? Yes. What is the name you want to add? Jessica. The thing is, when you use a getLine, after you use a getLine, you need to do like a CIN without anything, because then it runs with some error with the programming. Do you want to remove the last item from the list? Yes or no? I didn't ask again. See, it's just little things. CIN user response. It's just little things, no mistakes. It happens a lot. Do you want to add a name to the list? Yes. Jessica. Do you want to remove an item? I don't. Do you want to add? Whoa. Yes, I do want to add. What is the name you want to add? My second name. Do you want to remove? No. Do you want to add? Let's call this test delete. Whoa, I forgot to say yes. Yes. What is the name you want to add? Test delete, because we're gonna. Do you want to remove the last item of your list? Yes, I do. Let's say I'm finished with the program. If it works, it should print Jessica Alejandra. There you go. That's it. That's the difference. So when you're passing, if I were to pass it by without this, we can try it out, and you're gonna see that nothing happens. I'm never adding anything. See, it doesn't. Okay, because let me take it off from here too. I'm just doing this to help you watch. Do you want to add a name to the list? Yes. What name do you want to add? Jessica? Do you want to add no? See, nothing prints out because it's as if I made changes to it. I made changes to X right here. But since I'm not referencing to anything, then it's not making any of the changes. It's just, it's adding items to that, but it's like, it's not going anywhere. When you're printing list, there's actually nothing in list. So that's it. This is basically how you would solve that problem. And thank you.